when I bought it, COVID just started and all the dealerships were closed, and except for one. And so I went in there looking for a specific Jeep, specific color. Really excited because I've seen the four-door Jeeps have been around for a little bit, and that's when I got really excited about Jeeps. But also COVID knocked down the prices, so I was finally able to afford a Jeep. So I got the deal of a lifetime for it, and ever since then I've just been adding more and more personality to it. It's got its name, Mad Max. I can drive anywhere with it. Enjoy the weather, even if it's raining. I've got a rain suit in the seat right there. My name is Desi and I drive Mad Max.
Getting drunk from 7 to 3. Overindulging flesh like it's free. We're on a fast ride where monkeys killing time with machines. Making love that we don't even feel. You don't even notice if it's her or it's me. But somewhere deep in it's cutting like a knife, so you just can't.
It gets pretty loud in the Jeep. And you can't really have very good conversations without yelling. So usually I have the music up really loud. And just have fun in the Jeep. It's like a party. I feel like a kid again. So the style of the Jeep is Mad Max style. And I love all the Mad Max movies. I love the vehicles in the Mad Max movies. They're really rough, mean, tough, loud. And I plan on keeping this Jeep forever, and it's gonna be a progression, you know, looking more and more like a Mad Max Jeep, you know, until I die, hopefully. I'm gonna have, you know, rust on it. I'll clear coat the rust. Everything's gonna look more and more rugged. I plan on learning how to weld so I can do more interesting things to it. And for right now, what I do know how to do, I've put different things on it, replaced the fenders, you know, put some mean wheels on it. The bumpers are all solid metal. Had them reinforced by a welder. I know how to do some electrical work, so I put in lighting everywhere. One of the fun things about having a Jeep is you can buy so many different accessories for it. And the skulls, I had to put them on there. It feels like a Mad Max feel. It's awesome. You know, in my opinion, I love the skulls. Some girls put other things on there, you know, they'll have girly stuff on there. I like girly stuff, but not with my Jeep. This is my boy Jeep. And the skulls just really go. The horns, skulls, bones. There's a bone on the front windshield. But as far as personality goes, in Jeeps, I'm sure everybody's seen a Jeep on Halloween or Christmas, and you know, just decked to the walls. I'll put a wreath here for Christmas. I have Santa hats that go on the headrests. I'll put Christmas lights all over it. I've got a converter so I can put Christmas lights all over it. But Halloween for this Jeep is the best, and I've got little monkey skulls and skeletons and all sorts of little voodoo dolls that go all around it, and put purple lights, spiders. Just, it's fun. I mentioned earlier that I know how to do a little bit of electrical work, and I wired in the horn. I did the winch, but I've also done all of the lights. The lights here you see, lights here, these lights, and the lights underneath. The headlights and my ground lights, they're both controlled by my phone, and they can go by whatever color I want and dance around to music if I want them to, and whatever mood I'm feeling that day, I can just change the color for the mood. I'm a Florida girl. I was actually born and raised here in Sarasota, so I'm one of the, what some people call unicorn native, and thinking about old Florida redneck trucks, one of the things I love about them is how loud they are, and I did it to the Jeep. I cut off the exhaust, and yeah, it might not be legal. I'm not sure. I think I might be okay here in Florida. Yeah, and it might be a little ridiculously loud, in not a pleasant way sometimes, but.
No, it sounds good.
In Florida, Jeeps are a dime a dozen. Jeeps everywhere. Once you know somebody who has a Jeep and you go on the road, all you're going to see is all the Jeeps. You're going to realize how many Jeeps are on the road. There's a Jeep right there with duckies on the front. Everybody's got ducks. I've got 3 duckies here. I don't put them on the front because they just fly out. Some people have different things that they do to keep them on there, but I prefer just to put them in here. Oh, also when we drive on the road, we like to drive in packs. And here comes another Jeep. They've got about 20 ducks on their front. But it is like a family. We drive around, we'll actually do parades, we'll support local events, we'll support maybe some older person's 100-year birthday. We did a lot during COVID, kids' birthdays. When they couldn't celebrate their birthday, we would go to their house in big groups and make them feel special. We supported the police. We do a beautiful holiday parade. Everybody dresses up their Jeeps. I picked these wheels to match the rest of the style. It was actually a wedding present from my husband, so they're pretty special. And I ordered them online like I did with most of the stuff and ended up pretty happy. I can say I haven't returned anything I've ordered. I've done a pretty good job, spent a lot of time looking at the ratings and pictures and specs and making sure everything lines up. But these wheels and tires, they really make the Jeep. They really do. One of the fun things with this Jeep also is because of the way it looks, it gets a lot of looks. And I love it when the kids turn their head and you can tell that inside the car they're going, "Mommy, Mommy, Mommy, look!" And I get to do a little honk of the horn, or turn on the lights a different color for them, just making them smile. I love doing that for the kids. The kids really, really love the Jeep. But adults do too, and I was really surprised to see how many adults love the Jeep, especially after some of the accessories. I was a little nervous to do it, but it's my style, it's what I love. And I get compliments every day on the Jeep, and it still surprises me. From time to time, I get opportunities to help other people out, and it actually happens a lot more often than you would think, where somebody's stuck on the side of the road or stuck in a ditch, or it happens when I go off-roading, but it happens in town too. And I love being able to help people. It's one of my favorite things to do. It makes me feel good, and it makes me feel better that I helped them have a better day, which was going to be a really bad day. And getting them off the road, and keeping them safe also is another thing. So being able to do that with the Jeep, because I've got a 30-foot tow strap in the back, I've got a winch. Haven't had to use the winch to pull anybody, but I'll just take the tow strap to the back D-rings and just pull somebody off of, the highway or out of a ditch. I've put some Ford people to shame. Their big truck stuck in a ditch, and my little Jeep pulled them out.